comes on board. Reality is that we require individuals that are, good enough, strong enough, committed enough to get us to implement some of these things that are well enshrined in law. Out of the students of BAMBA, who we have seen so many come out and acknowledging that he has done this, he has helped us to grow this and everything, do you see one that matches the ideological stamina of his that would take up the mantle from where he has left it, so that we do not get to experience this political gap that we are scared of moving forward?
No, there's none at present.
Okay.
Somebody could develop in the future, but at present there's none.
Is it because BAMBA did not do well in training them, in teaching them?
Well, that has been a debate as to whether he trained anybody or did not train anybody.
Okay.
There was a time when there was a nice joke. People complained that Raila has really not brought anybody. And then some joker will say, what about Babu Owino? Because he looks like a smaller version of Raila in earlier days. We don't know whether there is any color. No, Raila was unique in his own way. He was first and foremost a politician. And their political expediency played a big part in it. What we witnessed today in that interesting funeral entertainment was a civil war in ODM. Okay. So if they are fighting already, and before the man had not been put into the grave yet, and they were there fighting, we could see it. It raised a real doubt about whether whatever is going on. Now, at present, there's no one who is close to him. Okay. In terms of acceptability. He was unique in the sense that people loved him. They thought he was a demigod or a small god, and he could never be wrong on anything. That's one group. Okay. On the other side, they said, this man is something else. So he aroused a lot of emotions. And sometimes when emotions are playing, reason gets out of the window. Okay. And that he had something to do with that kind of thing. I believe there are two periods that one can look at when looking at Raila. There is a period before 1994-95, when he was under the shadow of Jaramogi. He did not feature. Right. Of course, there were stories that he was involved in this, or he went to jail, but he was still under the shadow of who? Jaramogi. After that, he really went out of his way to make himself indispensable. And it did not matter what the occasion is, the environment, he found a way of getting into the government. Every time. He creates some commotion, and in the process, then he ends up, they go looking for him, because you'd rather have him on your side doing something on the other side, rather than being on the other side doing something on you. And I think it's President Uhuru who said that, implied it, that all he wanted was peace. And the only way to have peace is to have Raila on your side. So that ability to make himself indispensable, not many people have it. Right. And I don't see anybody right now who can do that, the same thing. Right. As to ideology, well, it's a good thing to talk about. But the way it should be looked at, this man is just a politician. Okay. And he has a political objective. He will sacrifice anybody to get there. And he will clothe his political thing in some ideological jargons for the moment, as it fits. So we see him as mainly as a politician who ended up being very successful in being in government, even when he loses elections. Okay. Yeah. All right. And I am speaking to lecturers this evening.